Tonight, chess grandmaster Magnus Carlsen returning to the arena with a power move that has nothing to do with pawns or queens.
Magnus is showing up fashionably late, probably some fashionable jeans as well.
The best chess player in the world rejoining the World Blitz Championship in jeans, historically a dress code violation according to the World Chess Federation. That fashion choice comes after a dispute over denim on Friday when Carlsen abruptly quit the Rapid Chess Championship in New York after organizers asked him to change his pants.
I think this situation was badly mishandled.
The Federation saying the dress code, which explicitly prohibits denim, is designed to ensure professionalism and fairness for all participants.
I didn't agree with it. I didn't want to comply. And I stand by that.
But the Federation now loosening its regulations in the wake of their top dog's rebellion, saying elegant minor deviations are now allowed.
If you love him, then you think that he's a godsend and the GOAT of chess, and he should be able to do whatever he wants. If you don't, then you think maybe he's a bad boy and just a spoiled brat.
This isn't the first time Carlsen has made headlines. In 2022, he accused his rival, Hans Niemann, of cheating, famously exiting a game in protest after his opponent's opening move.
What?
Niemann admitting to cheating earlier in life, but denied Carlsen specific allegations.
I was 16 years old. I never wanted to hurt anyone. These were random games. I would never could even fathom doing it in a real game.
Niemann hit Carlsen and others with the $100 million lawsuit that alleged slander and libel, which was later dismissed by a judge.
Magnus has given some pause.
The tradition of sophistication in the chess world.
The series now moves to Leningrad.
Made more formal in the age of corporate sponsorships and popularized for young people in shows like The Queen's Gambit. Now in flux, with Carlsen looking to relax strict dress code guidelines.
I know that not every player has the same means for clothes and so on, but I think it's good that they're making at least some sort of effort.
A change Grandmaster Maurice Ashley says could spark new interest in the sport.
I think that there are a lot of young people especially who would love to play chess and don't want to feel as though they necessarily have to dress to the nines, as though they're going to the prom or a wedding.
A checkmate for players wanting focus on the game, not their clothes. Dana Griffin, NBC News.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.